cool, give me your money, and then 9 months later you'll hear from me again. And that I think that's an exaggeration, but that's a bit of a bad habit that you can't get away with on the direct side. Like on the direct side, you're offering what you've got, and it's coming as quickly as it can, right? Like the product is not being built. You're not really being invited into that process. It's a straight product. It's just done. So that, I think, is probably the fundamental difference that you're going to find between those two styles, is that the direct market is really cut and dry. It's what is the thing, and can you sell it? Versus, crowdfunding is there's a problem too. This is a bit of a side note. The problem with crowdfunding that I've seen, and you can see it in the language that like Indiegogo uses when they're advising you on how to build your campaign, they tend to treat it like everything's charity. Like they use the same language for someone who's making an Indiegogo campaign because they're trying to pay like for medical bills that they can't afford, or someone making a book, right? It's the same language, and it's from a perspective of help me out, right? Instead of I'm serving you, the audience, right? You are who is the important person in this equation. So, and I think that happens because of the when you're inviting someone into the process, when you're inviting them to watch you create a book or comic or what have you, it is a personal relationship of sorts, right? That you're actually going to be far more intimate than if you were just buying a book at Barnes and Noble. And they've let that twist some of what the motivation behind why you're doing it or why somebody might support it, because whether someone's into you personally or how much of what whatever you make they watch, either they're getting something from it or it's a charitable thing that they're doing. The tricky part of charitable things is once you've kind of put the money in, a lot of people just check out, right? So they're not going to pay attention to the process.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of a one-time thing, and so you're not really getting people to engage with you. You kind of answered my next question of what are some of the most common challenges that you've observed among comic book creators trying to market their work.